thank you for supporting the channel. What a crazy week it's been for Applied Digital after dropping nearly 50% since October. APLD stock has gained more than 30% in just 2 days. And it's not just APLD, the whole market is recovering this week. But data center stocks are the main highlight. We all know Applied Digital has been one of 2025's best stories. And it might get a lot better because they released some big news today. So in this video, I'll break it all down and share my opinion on why I am very bullish on Applied Digital heading into 2026. I've been talking about this company for a long time. I've been following APLD stock for most of the year, all the way back when it was around $4. It was one of my most talked about stocks earlier in the year. And what a year it's been. So if you love Applied Digital and want me to keep making these videos, let me know in the comments. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. These videos are for entertainment purposes only. If you enjoy them and want to see more Applied Digital videos, drop a comment and let me know. My channel seems to be under attack recently, so please show your support and hit the thumbs up. It really helps the channel. I'm aiming for 500 likes. Help me reach that goal. Now let's get straight into it. First things first. What does Applied Digital do? Applied Digital designs, builds, and operates dedicated AI data centers. It also offers turnkey cloud computing solutions to help customers run AI workloads. The company is currently building a couple of major data center complexes in North Dakota. Applied Digital has already deployed 100 megawatts of capacity for CoreWeave AI at its Polaris Forge 1 complex, and it plans to bring another 150 megawatts online next year. Meanwhile, the company estimates it will complete another 150 megawatts at its second data center complex, Polaris Forge 2, in 2026. Just today, Applied Digital set the date for its fiscal Q to 2026 earnings call. It's scheduled for Wednesday, January 7th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. That's less than 3 weeks away. If you'd like to see an earnings preview video on this channel, let me know in the comments. This could be one of the company's most important earnings reports to date. If you remember their Q1 earnings report back in October, the stock surged more than 25% before the broader market sold off. The only way I know what content you want is if you tell me in the comments. If nobody wants to see it, the video doesn't get made. It's that simple. You decide what appears on this channel. Now let's talk about the big news. Applied Digital has completed a development loan facility with the McGuire Group to support new AI factory campuses. This facility provides pre-lease development capital to support early-stage site sourcing, planning, development, and construction of new data center campuses and other potential projects. This part is especially important. Applied Digital is currently in advanced stage negotiations with another investment-grade hyperscaler for multiple campuses. The initial $100 million in draws from this facility is intended to support development activities related to those campuses. To me, this strongly suggests that another major deal announcement could be coming soon. In my opinion, there's no way a deal like that gets announced without the funding already in place. The loan facility is designed to support Applied Digital's disciplined site development strategy during the pre-lease phase, allowing the company to move efficiently while aligning capital deployment with customer demand. CEO and Chairman Wes Cummins stated that this facility strengthens the company's ability to move quickly on high-quality sites while maintaining capital flexibility. As demand for AI-optimized data center infrastructure continues to accelerate, Applied Digital is clearly going all in on this strategy, and the first $100 million could be just the beginning of a wave of new deal announcements. Not long ago, Applied Digital also announced the pricing of over $2 billion in senior secured notes. Back in November, The company priced a $2.35 billion offering of 9.25% senior secured notes due in 2030. These notes were sold in a private offering to institutional buyers. Interestingly, this deal closed around the same time the stock hit its lowest level in months. Applied Digital also announced an offering of approximately 2.4 million shares earlier this month. At the time of the last earnings report, the total share count was about 255.9 million shares, meaning this dilution was less than 1%, roughly 0.9%. That's a very small share offering. So where is all this money going? Things move fast when you have big goals and the funding to achieve them. Just 2 months ago, Polaris Forge 2 in Harwood was farmland. By November, massive progress had already been made. Speed is critical in this ultra-competitive space. Data center expansion is the biggest game in town right now. Just look at NVIDIA, the world's largest company. Last quarter, NVIDIA reported $57 billion in revenue, with over $51 billion coming from data centers alone. Competition is intense. Recently, Hut 8 announced a $7 billion deal to build a data center complex in Louisiana for Anthropic, backed by Google under a 15-year lease. The Hut 8 CEO even called it the first domino to fall. The race is on to take greenfield sites and bring them fully operational as quickly as possible. Even NVIDIA's CEO has pointed out that US data centers can take years to build, highlighting just how important execution speed is. I was also reading an article titled "One Artificial Intelligence Stock That Could Double in 2026, which highlighted Applied Digital's massive revenue pipeline and upcoming lease revenue recognition. Applied Digital already has an $11 billion deal with CoreWeave for Polaris Forge 1, and recently announced a 15-year, $5 billion lease for 200 megawatts of capacity at Polaris Forge 2. As lease revenue begins to be recognized next year, the company's top line should see a major boost. The company reported an 80% year-over-year revenue increase in Q1 to $64 million. Analysts expect revenue to reach nearly $300 million this year, over $550 million in fiscal 2027, and close to $1 billion within 2 years. That growth outlook is likely why the consensus price target for APLD stocks is above $40. All 10 Wall Street analysts covering the stock rated a buy. No holds, no sells. So it's Applied Digital a good stock to buy? CEO Wes Cummins addressed valuation concerns in a recent interview, explaining that the company has already contracted $11 billion in long-term revenue, generating hundreds of millions in annual net operating income, locked in for 15 years, while the company is burning cash now. That's because it's building massive projects that will soon generate predictable, long-term cash flow. In my opinion, I agree with the analysts and the CEO. We're still in the very early stages of the AI revolution. Right now, we're literally at the bricks-and-mortar phase, building the infrastructure that will power the future. And that's exactly where Applied Digital specializes. That's just my opinion, and remember, this is not financial advice. If you'd like to see more Applied Digital updates or an earnings preview, let me know in the comments. You decide what content gets made. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below.